This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 60 miles of beautiful sunny beaches, attractions, and more than 2,000 restaurants. With amazing culinary options, the beach has become a true foodie destination. I'm Mason Zeglen, and I'm passionate about great food, southern hospitality, and healthy competition. And I'm here to set up a chef swap challenge. Each week, we're gonna take 2 chefs and swap them into each other's kitchens. Our chefs will have no idea where they're going or what they'll cook. They can grab one ingredient from their own kitchen, but they only get 60 minutes to cook up a masterpiece. Myrtle Beach culinary experts Dylan Foster and Johanna Wilson-Jones will help me determine who takes home the chef swap knife.
It's time for Chef Swap.
This is Chef Swap at the beach. Today, we're swapping Chef Steve from the Brentwood with Chef Paul Kelly from Chive Blossom. These super chefs thrive on fresh local ingredients and high-energy cooking. I've got a challenge for them that's right up their alley. We're heading to the farmer's market at the International Culinary Institute to create a surprise basket of South Carolina goodies. If it goes in our basket, the chefs have to use it in their dishes. Already, right here, we got local mushrooms. We're gonna get some of these.
Nice, live mean.
Who's paying?
Mason.
Carolina, we have such great sweet
Sweet
potatoes.
potatoes, yes we do.
These golden beets, they pickle really nice, too.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's got a nice peppery pop.
Thank you so much. Get some cheese or some butter.
With everything from garden fresh beets to crisp apples, creamy cheese to earthy mushrooms, I know these quick-thinking chefs are gonna create a culinary marvel.
My father was Army, so me and my sister were kind of born on base, and then we moved here to the beach. I was trained before I even knew I was gonna be a chef, down in the water, pulling clams out with my bare hands. I had seafood background, and then I had Japanese food. So my father's side is Japanese, so I was making gyoza, sushi, pot stickers at, 6, 7, 8 years old, chopping everything, and that's what started stoking my passion. Finished high school and I started at an Italian restaurant called Sinelli's. I was a dishwasher. And I became a very young chef at 20 years old. I just love to cook. I like to create things. My favorite thing is when you take that bite and you close your eyes and you get lost in the moment. That's how I know I did right.
My name is Paul Kelly Renault. I'm the chef owner of the Chive Blossom Restaurant and Bar here on Pawleys Island. Married to my beautiful bride, Trina, who's also a chef and a co-partner in the business for 25 consecutive years. It's demanding, but it's very enjoyable, and we're very, very blessed to have the people behind the scenes, putting the food up every day, and the front of the house staff, and they're wonderful. When I was young, my mother, I tended to terrorize her in the kitchen when she was cooking, and she would either say, get out, or if you stay in here, here's a peeler, get to work. And so that's how it started. And then, believe it or not, when I was about 15 or 16, I made crepes. I would go to people's homes and make savory or sweet crepes. And I graduated from the International Culinary Institute in Lower Manhattan. I came to South Carolina in 1997 from working on a small private island in Hawaii. And we decided to take a gamble. We bought this piece of property. If you have a vision, do not let the naysayers dissuade you from the attempt.
I'm pumped to meet our chefs and surprise them with a chef swap.
Chef Steve.
Hey, Mason, how you doing?
PK.
Hey.
In this envelope, I have where you're gonna cook, what you're gonna cook, and who you're gonna be swapping with. But before I give you this envelope, I'm gonna let you take one ingredient along with you. What's that ingredient gonna be?
I think that is gonna be ground saffron. Go big or go home.
Love it.
So because we're French cuisine, I'm bringing duck fat.
No-brainer. Super versatile. You can use it in anything. Why don't you open this up?
So we got Chive Blossom, Chef PK.
The Farmer's Market Basket Challenge. The Brentwood, Steve Brown, I love it.
We were at the farmer's market. We filled the basket just for you.
I'm ready to kill it. Let's do it.
There's just one more thing. This chef swap starts right now.
Rock on.
Okay, I'm on it.
Before our chefs can start their engines, they need to head into each other's kitchens and meet their pit crew for the day.
What a beautiful looking restaurant here. Gorgeous old building.
Like the little herb garden they got going on. Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to Chive Blossom.
Thank you. I'm Chef Steve. Nice to meet you.
Chris, nice to meet you. Let's get you on a kitchen tour.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good-looking restaurant. Beautiful dining rooms.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you
I'm
doing?
Pete.
Pete. Paul Kelly.
Nice to meet you, sir. You want me to show you around?
Sure. Let's have a little walk.
Again, more proteins, whatever you need, octopus, duck. Come on back here and let's check this out.
All right, this is the walk-in. This is where we'll keep all our veggies, all our produce, all the
Prince. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Salad station, gourmet station, tomatoes, artichokes, capers.
This is where the magic happens, right here. You got your grill, you got your convention oven.
Now, this is our walk-in. We have a little bit of everything in here as well. Heavy creams, butters, eggs. I've got bacon, livers, chicken.
Whatever you need, I'm here to help out.
I'll be leaning on
All right,
you.
thanks a lot.
Today, this is your kitchen. I'm here to help you in any way I can. Just let me know what you need, and I got your back.
All righty. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Now these chefs know the layout of their culinary racetracks. It's time to hand them their basket of garden fresh ingredients and wave that green flag to start this race.
Are you ready for this farmer's market basket challenge?
I believe I am.
The only thing you gotta do is highlight all the ingredients in this basket. We have some great South Carolina products for you.
This is good-looking stuff.
I'm really excited to see what you can do with this basket.
I'm ready for every challenge.
In that case, I'm gonna put 60 minutes on the clock and go.
Let's go.
I've given Chef PK from Chive Blossom and Chef Steve from the Brentwood the same basket of Myrtle Beach garden treasures. The clock has started and both need to dive in and see what they're cooking with today. The catch? They have to use every ingredient they find.
We got some beets here, some apples, some lion's mane. Those are really tasty. We got some beautiful South Carolina microgreens. My secret ingredient today is saffron.
All right.
Let's just start roasting off some beets.
Sure.
It's very interesting. I've never seen mushrooms like that before.
I'm gonna do those mushrooms pressed.
Okay.
Those in slices about like that big.
So, how long you been at Brentwood?
Brentwood, I've been there going on 7 years now.
Nice, nice.
Brentwood, you know, we're an old Crown Victorian home. We're a French-American bistro, upscale fine dining. I like to do the duck confit. You roll it in a Moroccan blend of spices. We cure it overnight, and then it cooks for about 6.5 hours. And then when you get it out, you can crisp it in a deep fat fryer. You serve it with like a fingerling potato. And my other favorite dish here is the scallops. We use J-boat scallops, and I make a limoncello risotto with fresh garden herbs. You just can't go wrong with it. Oh, I love what I do. I'm the first one here, and I'm the last to leave. There's no such thing as perfection. Achieve excellence, but strive for perfection.
How long you been doing this?
40 years.
Yeah, I'm 30 years.
I'm the chef owner of the Chive Blossom Restaurant and Bar here on Pawleys Island. We want it to be not pretentious, just real comfortable and enjoyable. Some of our signature dishes here would be the shrimp panini with country ham, cremini mushrooms. It's a wonderful pasta dish. We do our best to give back to the community. Whatever we can do to help this community grow, we're all in.
So, what ingredients did you bring with you today?
I brought duck fat. Being a French American bistro, you know, we use a lot of duck fat, and it just adds another layer. I'm gonna do 2 separate plates.
Okay.
One's gonna be a red beet Gouda grilled cheese sandwich with a petite salad of apples, arugula.
That sounds really good, man.
We can take those other small beets, some light chicken stock, a little salt and pepper, put a dash of orange juice, and go with red wine vinegar.
5 minutes have passed, Chef.
Thank you.
That was a quick 5 minutes, man.
Time's already flying.
Already flying.
Will you drop these in the other water for me?
Not a problem.
Hey, Chris, where's your Himalayan salt? Oh, I see it.
Our chefs are out of their comfort zones now.
Hey, Chris, do you have a step stool to get up to that Himalayan salt?
I do.
You know how you keep heavy cream from boiling over? Put a wooden spoon in the pot.
Oh, yeah. My mama taught me that trick.
Yeah. Apples, I'm gonna mince them up and put them on top of the scallops. It's different, not knowing where everything is. Plus, you got the heat of the competition. I definitely feel the pressure. I need the arugula and the mesclun greens. And we're gonna need olive oil and red wine vinegar, please.
Olive oil and red wine vinegar. Heard.
Oh, this race is underway. Time for me to get in there and see what's cooking.
Chef Steve, I know you're rocking and rolling already. I heard you say scallops. Are there any other proteins that you're thinking about using today?
An octopus. I'm gonna grill an octopus with some of the duck fat, and I'm gonna do a roasted beef puree.
Octopus isn't something that's on everybody's menu. It'll be really cool to see you integrate that today. PK,
Mason, how you doing, big dog?
tell me real fast, how are you utilizing these ingredients?
The red beets are in slices. They're going to go onto a grilled cheese sandwich with the Gouda. The yellow beets, then they are going to be pureed with pressed lion's mane mushrooms as the protein.
Well, and I really feel like in that grilled cheese, this South Carolina unsalted butter is really gonna be nice.
So, Steve, you use lion's mane mushrooms a lot.
Only when they're in season. Sometimes they're hard to find in this area, but yeah, I do like to use them a lot. Lightly dust them with the duck fat.
Gotcha.
We'll put them on the grill when we do the octopus.
Okay.
Beets going down. I have a little chicken stock, a little orange juice. We're gonna make a nice little puree out of it.
This is the julienne sweet potato, which is going to be the crispy garnish on the lion's mane.
15 minutes are up, Chef.
15. Oh boy, here we go.
Pressure's on, huh?
They're working. They're just a hard root vegetable, so they take a lot of time.
The red ones are almost there. They probably got like about 3 minutes.
Okay.
But the gold ones, they got about another 5.
Scallops. I'm gonna sear them off, and then I'm gonna put them on top of the roasted beef. I need something sweet for it, though.
The lemon is just going to be a slight bit of acid to go with the yellow beet and saffron cream.
Boom, boom, boom. Lion's mane, Papa Fritos. I move twice as fast in my kitchen because I've been so familiarized with it. All right, let's go ahead and get the octopus boiled up.
Gotcha.
I'm loving the energy in these two kitchens.
I'm getting ready to start composing some of this stuff.
Let's take a cup of orange juice.
Okay. Reduce it down?
Reduce it down, and let's make like an olive orange sauce.
Okay. Sure.
Chef PK and Chef Steve are really feeling the heat and burning up the racetrack in this culinary challenge. They have to use every single ingredient we brought them from the farmer's market today if they want to bring home that checkered flag and the chef swap knife.
I'm just making a very simple vinaigrette for the salad. Will you get a couple of those tasting spoons? I want you and I to taste this. You got a touch of sugar.
So we got octopus going, right?
Octopus on.
We'll wait on this to burn down. Gotta wait on the scallops.
With our chefs halfway through this race, I'm sending Dylan and Johanna onto the track for a pit stop taste test.
What's going on, Chef?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
It is smelling good in here,
you,
man.
thank
You got 30 minutes left.
I
I heard
know.
that this was a BYOS kind of party, so I brought my own spoon.
All right.
What are we cooking? What can I taste?
We're doing a beet puree with an octopus today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be adding smoked Gouda into the beet puree. Okay, it'll
All
give
right.
like 3 different layers.
Can I try these apples?
Yeah, taste the apples. So the apples are gonna go with the scallops.
Oh, man, that cinnamon's coming through. But the richness you're getting out of that duck fat. Oh, boy. Chef, I'm going to have to lay it down here for you. I want to see one thing from your Japanese heritage or your Asian influence heritage onto this plate. Can you do that for me?
I think I can.
All right, good luck, man. I'll see you out there.
Thank you, thank you.
PK, I'm in your face, which means you have 30 minutes left in this space
I'm
to
getting
cook.
close.
How are we doing and what are we doing?
You can try my saffron yellow beet puree.
Oh, wow. That's silky and it's sweet. It tastes like butternut squash.
Some heirloom tomatoes. Let's do some edamame.
The green flag is waving again, and our chefs are putting the pedal to the metal.
I'm doing a hard sear on them using the unsalted butter and olive oil.
I got like 2 minutes on this.
Okay.
And then we'll be able to start with our beet puree. Take this guy over. Excuse me. Chris, a colander?
Beet grilled cheese. I'm sure somebody's done it, but I haven't. Think they're looking pretty good.
Try to roast them, make you puree in under an hour. Just a little, Grandma. Really bring out the beets.
I love seeing Chef Steve sneak some extra flavor into those beets.
A little watery. I don't think it's gonna be a puree. I'm gonna change this up and just... What's that, a time check?
12 and a half left, Chef.
I'm starting to plate the lion's mane. Time's got me nervous. Got me shaking a little bit.
With just a few laps left to go, our chefs are feeling the pressure. They've got to keep calm and race on to deliver their best plates.
I think I'll finish on time. I overcooked them.
Oh, it's double trouble for Steve in the final minutes. He's overcooked his fries, and he needs to rethink his beet puree.
Hey, Chef, you got sour cream?
I do.
That's what I can use.
Let me get it for you.
I got 10 minutes left. I'm cutting it because it's supposed to mimic a piece of meat.
That's a great idea Chef PK has with those mushrooms.
Sour cream, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Just trying to get thickened. It's a little loose, and please, baby, please.
Chef Steve is pulling out all the stops too.
Really good.
I'm mixing up crispy, seasoned, sweet potatoes with just a little bit of arugula. A textural vision to the dish. Now we're on to the last, and I actually might do it on time.
Time.
1 lap left to go.
All right. What's plating? Plating.
PK, I know time's ticking down. I'm gonna get Dylan and Johanna out at the table so that we can taste some of this incredible food.
I'm ready.
I can't believe I'm shaking like that.
It's all right, it's all right. Just nerves.
Woo! Nice, good work. Really appreciate all your help today.
Going lion's mane. Add a little greenery to this plate.
Stressing for no reason. It looks good.
Done. Thank you, brother. That was intense.
Woo-wee. Time to taste.
I'm so excited to jump into PK's dish today.
Let's eat.
The sauce really pulls this dish all together. With the introduction of the saffron, he's taking all South Carolina ingredients and then giving it his own little twist.
But it's very at home here at the Brentwood.
Not every chef can take mushrooms and make them the star of the plate.
There's a great balance here in that salad with the apple and that bitter arugula green.
PK knows how to deliver fresh and giving you every aspect of flavor that's available in that fruit or vegetable.
Look at this. It's a bold move giving us a grilled cheese.
He's got the beets, the smoked Gouda, and the butter. He's got 3 of the ingredients from this basket just right here, and it's delicious. Let's dig into Chef Steve's Farmer's Market basket.
And I gotta say, just visually, this is one of the prettiest presentations that we've had.
Stunning, isn't it? That's one delicious, delicate bite.
He made some very smart moves here. The smoked Gouda, he kind of hid that into this sauce a little bit. Cheese and seafood don't always play well together, but he just used it as a savory note in that puree.
And I tell you, some cinnamon. He put cinnamon on the sweet potato straws.
It's on the apples.
On the oh, man, I am loving that.
I gave Chef Steve a special challenge when I went in there. I wanted to see his Asian culture on one of these plates, and I'm not getting it on this one. I'm hoping I'm getting it on the smaller one.
We shall see. Let's go for it.
I love what Chef Steve did with this octopus. All the collagen is well cooked. I mean, it's a very, very delicate meat. The soy with the edamame brings a nice saltiness to this dish that might have been lacking if he hadn't tossed that in there per your challenge. I love that we were able to just walk through the farmer's market and grab these random ingredients, and both chefs gave us something totally different.
We give them the same ingredients, but they have no choice but to put themselves out onto the plate.
PK.
Mason, my man, how you doing, big dog?
We loved everything at the table. It really spoke to the true ingredients of the basket.
Well, that's very, very kind of you to say. I'm happy to hear that.
We'll see you at the knife ceremony.
Yes, sir. You know it.
Chef Steve.
Hey, Mason, how you doing, brother?
How you feeling? You have a second to decompress?
It was definitely an intense battle, you know what I mean?
I saw some real balances in your dishes today. Thank you so much for cooking for us today. We'll see you at the knife ceremony.
All righty, brother.
It was thrilling watching Chef Steve and Chef PK race around each other's kitchens, creating gorgeous culinary works of art. Using every ingredient from their baskets, both deserve to win, but only one can take home our chef swap knife.
Chef PK, Chef Steve, your challenge today was a farmer's market basket.
Chef Steve, we gave you that pretty challenging basket, but you handled it remarkably well, utilizing the proteins from PK's kitchen there in Chive Blossom, both the scallops and the octopus. You should be incredibly proud of the plates that you put out today. They were not only beautiful, but they were delicious.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you for the opportunity, and I couldn't have done it without his chef de cuisine, Chris. You know, he was phenomenal.
Chef PK, I love that you took the purest approach to that basket and you didn't add any sort of protein. Yet, somehow you managed to make that lime main taste like a scallop.
Thank you so much, Miss Johanna. It's been a pleasure to work with all of you. Steve's sous chef Pete was phenomenal. It's been a wonderful experience.
Chef PK, Chef Steve, the chef swap knife goes to Chef Steve.
Congratulations, buddy. Good job, good job.
Thank you, Mason.
Both chefs displayed impressive skills today under tremendous pressure. But Chef Steve's integration of all the flavors from our farmer's market basket and absolutely stellar presentation gave him the winning edge today. I'm Mason Zeglen. Join me next time as we put 2 more amazing Myrtle Beach chefs to the test on Chef Swap at the Beach. For more on the chefs and restaurants featured on today's episode, visit chefswap.com.